If I'm Geno Stone, if you're Geno Stone, you could tell me you got confidence in me. But you just cut my pay by $1.6 million. So there's that. And I will acknowledge Geno Stone is an easy target. I know some people saw this news today, and I'm sure they said, well, he stunk last year, so he should get a pay cut. Well, should he have? Especially if they didn't offer him an ultimatum. Now, who knows, right? Maybe one of the other free agents out there would have been a Bengal had Geno Stone said no. But it is interesting to me. They've expressed confidence in him this entire time. They've asked him to take a pay cut, which if they really have confidence in him would suggest that if he said no to a pay cut, they wouldn't have cut him. Like they asked Joe Mixon a couple of years ago to take a pay cut. That came with an ultimatum. It was also $5 million, a significant amount of money, or at least a more significant amount of money than the 1.6 that Geno is out here. With Joe Mixon, I think there was an ultimatum. Take the pay cut or we're moving on. We've got someone behind you. With Geno Stone, there's no one behind him. I mean, right now behind him at safety are Dejon Anthony and Tyson Anderson. Tyson Anderson played as many snaps on defense last year as I did. At the safety position right now, they have Tyson, they have Dejon, and they have someone named P.J. Jules and a guy named Jalen Key. None of those names would suggest that if Geno Stone says no to the pay cut, they're moving on from him to use one of them. And you might go, well, he could have said no to the pay cut, and then the Bengals would just sign one of those other guys. Well, then why don't you just go sign one of those other guys? If you don't have confidence in Geno Stone, you mean to tell me you have more confidence in him making $4.9 million than you would with him making $6.5 million? How's that work? Like, if you just think there's a better option out there and you're going to hold the 1.6 over Geno's head, and if he says no, you're going to sign one of those other safeties out there, just go sign the other safety. Or hell, go sign the other safety, and at least that safety's in the mix with Geno Stone, who you clearly don't have complete and total confidence in, because if you did, you wouldn't be asking him to take a pay cut. Now, the other part of this, you might be saying to yourself, well, they can pay Trey Hendrickson. And fine, maybe they pay Trey Hendrickson, right? But I don't know, man. Is $1.6 million of Geno Stone's money going to be the difference between paying and not paying Trey Hendrickson? And if the answer is yes, if you're Geno Stone, aren't you going to go try to fight Trey Hendrickson? You may lose, but how's that going to sit well?